Ever wonder what it's like to live in a cozy New England cottage? Join us as we transform our simple ranch home into a comfy cottage. Each week, we work towards improving, maintaining, and beautifying our home and garden, all on a tight budget. Hi everyone.
Hey there.
We're back. We have some cool projects this week. We have some basic gardening maintenance and all that. And for those of you who follow us for the indoor projects, please know they are coming back.
Oh yeah.
We're just really knee deep in gardening.
Yeah.
It is a very, very hot day today, so we are pacing ourselves for a few days this week. You will see it in one episode, but we are pacing ourselves because it is 95 degrees out.
Yeah.
Feeling like 105, the weather said, and I believe it. But boy, we would take this over anything. We are
over the winter, you mean?
Yes,
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
We are summer people, so we are going to try to work through this heat. So we have some gardening, like fertilizing, weeding, touching up, watering things in. We're just going to show you the week to week what we do in our garden.
Right.
But on top of that, the most important thing is we're doing some really cool projects.
Yes.
So first, we're going to build.
Well, we're thinking about building a seating arrangement near our fire pit, like kind of a what do you call it? Like kind of like a sectional, I guess. That's what it's called.
It's definitely a sectional.
Yes.
Yeah.
We've got some great cushions that we no longer have the furniture that those cushions went to. So we're going to
build. Yeah, they decayed. They started falling apart.
Right. So I'm going to build something out of pressure treated lumber.
Yep.
Hopefully, and we're going to have it made for these cushions. Really excited about this because around our fire pit we've kind of had some different furniture through the years, and we're looking to build something that's going to last for years.
So we have, we don't have a closed-in porch. We have it's open to all the elements. Right. So we've had rattan furniture. I love all the videos that show these beautiful rattan furniture. I'm all about wicker and rattan. The problem is we don't have the space for it. We don't have a covered top. We don't have a covered porch. So to do that, it does. So we've had it before, but it really falls apart. We've even tried to rescue. If you've been watching us for a while, you can see a couple of years ago, we've done some videos where we rescued a piece and it was already falling apart. Same situation. They had it outdoors in the elements and it started to fall apart. We even bought new cane to fix it. It's just not in our element. We're not cane weavers. So we've decided to move on from that. And now we're going to build something.
Right. So I think it's going to be great. Let's see how it turns out, but I've got high hopes for this. I'm really excited about it.
Yes. So with the cushions that we already have, with the pressure treated wood we have, and the nice little area that I want to sit by the fire again at night.
Yeah,
so,
and something where you can kind of lay down, put your feet up a little bit. Let's kind of have a chaise on one end of it. We're excited to, somewhere we can really relax by the fire.
Yeah,
so.
That's one of our favorite things to do in the summer, in the evening. So we're going to tackle that. And we also have another project that we may or may not get to this week. It all depends on the materials we collect. And we're trying to do this better for the environment and on our pocketbook. We're trying to find people getting rid of wood. We're trying to find sale prices on wood, things we already have around, because we do collect stuff. And we take things apart and keep the wood if it's in good condition.
Absolutely.
So we're going to gather all our materials together. The whole idea is the hope that we can do that project. It also may take up a ton of our time because we also have gardening to do. If there's time, we also want to do another raised bed.
Yes, we do. Well, outside our kitchen window, we kind of like right in front of the shed, we think it would be a great spot to look out and see some flowers growing, even some herbs, that kind of thing. It's a perfect little spot. The grass hasn't been growing in very well over there, and we think that would just be a great spot for a raised bed.
I really think it'll be great. It'll be pretty to look out, like Paul said, and see that, but also we're trying to slowly build up a sustainable, livable garden that we can basically go to the store less. So we're trying to slowly build that up. And we found that when we do the raised beds, our garden is absolutely beautiful. Yeah. And boy, do we have a lot to harvest. So because of that, we want to keep doing that. So, and also we would love a cut flower garden. We can go in and cut flowers. For now, it's going to be herbs and maybe some vegetables that are ready to plant now, depending on what's available in the area. However, in the future, I think cut flowers would be gorgeous.
Yeah. But for now, as the grocery prices continue to rise,
Yes.
our garden size is going to continue to rise too. We're just going to keep planting, so less trips to the store.
I think so. I'm really excited about these projects. I'm hoping we can get them both in, but like I said, we have a lot of gardening to do, and we have a sectional to build for outdoors. If that all doesn't work out, next week we'll be building that bed if we don't get to it this week. Like I said before, we have some indoor projects coming, so stay tuned. Don't worry. We'll be inside soon, and we may need a break from all this heat.
Absolutely.
But stay tuned and see what we come up with this week.
That sounds
great
fun.
to see you again. Yes.
So someone on Marketplace was getting rid of these loose strife flowers. We just had to dig them up. So I went and grabbed them this morning, and I'm going to put them up on the hill. So here's where I planted some of those grasses that I dug up last week. There's two down there. Now we've got one right up here. And this loose strife, I think we're going to put kind of around this bird bath area. They've got very shallow roots, so I don't know how well they'll stand up until they take. So our gardens are doing really well. Time to give them a little fertilizer. About every 4 weeks or so I give them a little bit of organic fertilizer. I don't really measure it out. I usually just give them about a handful or so and rake it in. Although the plants are getting so big, it's hard to get down to the soil now, but I won't complain about that. Finally getting some baby Cubanelle peppers. We've got plenty of yellow squash so far. But we're getting some butternut squash growing as well. Also time to feed the roses. This one is not organic. It's a 3-in-1 product. It's a fertilizer, insect control, and disease control. But I swear by it because it gives me beautiful roses. Now that I've fertilized the vegetables and the roses, I'm going to give all the other plants a little fertilizer. Here's our hydrangea transplant from a couple of weeks ago. Looks like 2 of them are doing pretty well. This one's doing great. This one's doing better than it was. This one not so much, but we'll give it some time. So a few weeks back we picked up this hook, this garden hook that we hung this plant on, and a solar light. It's not really a hook that you can hang something heavy on because of how it's made. It doesn't have a foot at the bottom, first of all, to stick out to the side. It's just a long skinny pole, and also the decorative part in the middle here doesn't stay stiff. When there's something heavy on it, it just bows down. So we've decided to put up a more permanent situation. We're going to put in a nice post and hang some hooks on it so we can hang plants and whatever else we like to on it. So this is all the secondhand pressure treated wood that I have amassed over the past couple of weeks. So this is what I have to work with to build my couch, the outdoor sectional we're building by the fire pit here. Unfortunately, everything got soaked with the rain yesterday, torrential rain all day long. But I'm letting it dry in the sun for a little bit, and I'm going to start cutting them up and sanding them as they get dry enough. So for the legs of the couch, I'm going to be using 4x4s, and the back legs I'm going to cut top and bottom at a 15-degree angle. I'm cutting the main seat planks at 66 inches long because that's the size of the 3 cushions that'll be there. So here is our almost finished sectional by our fire pit. I'm going to stain it in a few days. The wood is still a little damp. I'm going to take the cushions off and let it dry properly before I give it a good staining. And we'll give you an update on that next week.
I think Paul did a wonderful job. So this is the kind of things you can do when you have pressure treated wood laying around. We also picked up some from someone on Facebook Marketplace who was getting rid of it, and they were moving and they just didn't want to deal with it. So we were thinking, that's the thing with Facebook, you got to act fast because they go fast. So I'm really super thrilled that we were able to utilize that, and we also had some laying around ourselves. We were able to build this out of posts, 4x4s and 2x6s, and they were pressure treated. We're going to actually let it stay the natural color for now because it's been raining for so long, so it really has to dry out. And on top of that, we're going to see if what we want to do. I kind of like that it's a natural color right now, and we're going to kind of live with it for a while, and if we still like it, we'll keep it, and if not, we will stain it. And there's also the possibility of an outdoor paint as well, exterior paint. Right now we have the gray cushions and the gray pillows, so we're going to keep that. I might add some color in there at some point, but I think it came out great. What do you think?